All right. All right, guys. So welcome to our Monday night call. So what I thought I would do today is we're not going to have a specific topic. We'll get back into the topics next week. But what I thought that I would do today is really go through. I've been getting, and by the way, I don't mind at all because I'd rather you guys ask than not ask. But I've been getting questions like, what do I give someone for this? What do I give someone for that? What do I give somebody for this? What do I give somebody for that? And I thought, okay, like I'm not judging, but I'm like, I need to train you guys on how I was trained, on how you can resolve any situation, any question that anybody gives you. So if you have a neat piece of paper and a pencil, here's the phrase you have to ask. You want to write this down, and you want to ask anybody that asks you anything, you want to ask them, what is that? That's all you have to know, okay? So why am I saying that? It's because the way that I was trained with the products is whenever somebody says, hey, what do I give for somebody, blah, 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 blah. And if I don't know what that is, I literally say, what is that? And then they say, it's an infection in the blood. It's an infection in the stomach. It's an infection in the nervous system. It's this, it's that. And all you need to know is what system it is. So here I'm going to pull up something, and you guys will be so amazed on what I'm about to pull up. So here we go. Desktop, share. Oh, what? The catalog. Dun, 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 dun. So in case you guys don't know, a lot of you guys make fun of me for having catalogs. But for those of you guys who don't want to have paper catalogs, I will send you guys the link to this digital catalog. But all of you guys need to have this catalog because this catalog is going to solve any issues that you have. So this catalog was made to guide you on the product. So on page 1, it says here, okay, so bear with me here, it says healthy weight. So it tells you all the products that have anything to do with weight. Somebody wants to lose weight, gain weight, maintain your weight. You're going to go on these sections. And then it says specialized nutrition. This is where you're going to ask people, what is that? If they say blah, 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 and it has something to do with the stomach, you're going to go to digestive health. And I'm going to show you what products to give for whatever they ask you. And then something, blah, 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 heart, health, blood, veins, anything to do with the cardiovascular system. And then someone says, blah, blah, blah. You go, what is that? Anxiety, insomnia, nervous, stress. You go right here, sleep and relaxation, immune support, okay, etc. So you guys get the idea. Okay, I'm not going to go through every single thing, but anything that somebody asks you, the catalog has it in systems. Sorry, guys. So all you have to do is know what their needs are, and then boom, you're going to go on to that. So here's how you're going to go. Okay, so it tells you all about the products right here. Actually, this is really, really great information. What? In the catalog. Okay, what is protein, why, and where do you find it? Carbohydrates, what it is, why, and where do you find it? Fiber, fats, vitamins and minerals, phytonutrients. What are phytonutrients? It tells you right here. Hydration, why it's so important, exercise, and rest. What? The catalog has all of this? Yes, it has all of this, okay? So now, this is what I wanted to get to. This is how I was trained on how to resolve any issue. Here is the wheel of health. So it has all these systems your body has, all here, but at the core, it's cellular nutrition. So if somebody, like today, somebody asked me, hey, there's a kid that has anxiety or, has health anxiety, which makes me a little sad, but I know it happens. So no matter what, you guys, I don't care what somebody has, please write this down. Whether they're pregnant, not pregnant, doesn't matter. Cancer, no cancer. Now, of course, we don't heal anything. But anytime anybody has anything, you have to start with the basics. It's like you cannot have a trunk. The trunk of the tree has to be solid and healthy for it to give good fruit. So no matter what, we are going to always recommend the nutrition, which is the shake, the multivitamin and cell activator. Now, I know a lot of people don't always add the multivitamin and cell activator, but let me tell you guys something, and I'm going to confess something really quick. I have been, as you guys know, Sergio hurt his foot. So I picked up all his classes. So for like 2 weeks straight, I was pretty much up at 4:30 in the morning every single day. Well, Monday through Thursday, Tuesday through Thursday, and I don't go to sleep till 12. Can you please unmute that, babe? I don't go to sleep till 12, and so I was only getting very little sleep. And I'm going to confess to you guys, I'm normally really, 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 really good with my vitamins. And for whatever reason, I wasn't that consistent. Hence the sickness. Okay. So my body is really stressed out. So there, boom, I got a little bit under the weather, but I'm like pounding. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm pounding. I'm pounding the vitamins and I'm really fighting it. So one of the things you guys need to understand is if somebody has fatigue, they're always sick, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. If you give them the shake, the multivitamin, and the cell activator, I can almost guarantee you that whatever challenges they're going through, they're gonna get better. I can't say cure because we can't say that, but they're gonna get better. People that can't get pregnant, people that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have to think the body is breaking down because of stress and all that stuff. If you give the body what it needs, it will do what it should. Now, if somebody doesn't want to get the multivitamin and the cell activator, well, I don't know what to tell you, but if they can, I'm gonna highly recommend it. But if they, for whatever reason, they don't want to add both of them, okay, fine. Just give them the shake, okay? No matter what, give them the shake. All right, let's get to training. I'm not going to go through this. You guys already know this. Here's the shake, the multivitamin cell activator. This stuff is just amazing. The most important product is right here, the cell activator. Why? Because it reactivates the villi in your small intestine. It's going to absorb the nutrition and take them to the cells. So if anybody is having health issues. Okay, so today we're not talking about weight loss, we're talking about health today. I can promise you add the cell activator, they're gonna see improvements. The only person that should not take cell activator is somebody who's doing chemotherapy. Okay, why? Because this one activates the cells, and chemotherapy, they want to kill them. So we don't want to go against, and you want to always show the products to a doctor if they're going through chemotherapy. But the shake, blindly, 99.9% of the people can take the Formula One. All right, so let's get to it. So now, what if somebody asks you, okay, here we go. I have blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what is that? And it has anything, write this down, to do with the stomach. Anything to do with the digestive system. I'm going to give you the products in the order of importance. So the catalog is actually designed in the order of importance. The first step, normally I would have said the aloe vera, but right now research has shown that when people have digestive issues, they have a bacteria problem. They don't have enough good bacteria compared to the bad bacteria. So the catalog is in order of importance. Somebody says, I have anything to do with the stomach, boom. What are you gonna give them? Probiotic, flip the page, and the aloe. If nothing else, you can give them those two products. Now, could you add the fiber? Yes, look, it's in order. Oh, what? The probiotic, aloe, and fiber. Blindly, everybody, including pregnant women, breastfeeding women, everybody can take those three products. Probiotic, aloe, and fiber. Oh, what? It's in the order? What? Look at that. Probiotic, aloe, fiber. Okay? Now, the only product that is like question mark, and really it's very little question mark, is the 21-day cleansing. Why? Because this right here cleanses your system. So would a pregnant woman take it? No. Okay. Would a breastfeeding woman take it? She can. Okay. But anybody can take these two. The only time that you don't want to recommend the 21-day cleansing is for somebody who has bleeding ulcers. That's the only person. Well, and pregnant women. And okay. So why? Because the bleeding ulcers, you don't want to this product cleanses you. So you want to heal before you cleanse. So again, anybody that has, you go, what is that? And they say anything to do with the stomach, you're going to go probiotic, aloe, minimum, fiber. Okay? So we continue. Now, someone says, I have blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what is that? And they have anything to do with the heart. anything to do with the blood, vessels, anything to do with the cardiovascular system. Okay, look at this. It's in order of importance. There it is, Herbalife on the top of the list, okay? If nothing else, you give them Herbalife. Now, if you notice over here, what's at the top of the list is Core Complex. Why? Because this product right here gives you all of these and some. So the Core Complex actually has 4 or 5, I can't remember, 4 or 5 different products in one. So anything to do with cardiovascular, you can blindly recommend Core Complex. Anybody can take Core Complex. Pregnant women, breastfeeding women, everybody can take Core Complex, okay? So that's why it's at the top of the list. These 2 are the most expensive products we have, okay? But they're made by a Nobel Prize winner. They are scientifically ridiculously amazing, and Core Complex has been proven to reduce cholesterol, okay? So Core Complex, anything to do with the heart. Again, anything to do, you go, what is that? You don't even know what the hell that is? And it's something to do with the blood, vessels, heart, anything to do with that cardiovascular system, blindly Core Complex. They can't afford this one because it's like $120. You go over here and you recommend the shake, multivitamin, cell activator, and Herbalife line. So it's an order of importance. Then Core CoQ10, which is energy for the heart, Tri-Shield, which is for cholesterol, and garlic, which is an amazing antibiotic product. And it all, if you read it, it says here, but it's in the order of importance, okay? So again, if they can afford it, you go with Core Complex. Now, I'm just gonna give you one little side note. Nightworks, what is this product? It's my husband's favorite product. It's also Frank's favorite product, okay? Right here, this right here, what it does is it helps to give you better blood flow. It also helps with the elasticity of your veins and your arteries. So this product is ridiculously amazing for circulation. Diabetics. Okay, so think about this. Okay, someone says, I have diabetes. What do they suffer from? Sugar. Their blood is full of sugar, so they don't have good circulation. So anything to do, they say, hey, I have diabetes, my feet hurt, and you're like, why is that? And then they say, I have bad circulation. Oh, Nightworks. So you get me? So if someone says something to do with the heart, high blood pressure, cholesterol, anything like that, you want to think Core Complex. Anything to do with circulation, you want to think Nightworks. So again, Core Complex, anything to do with the heart, circulation, Nightworks. Okay? So people that have varicose veins, sleepless leg syndrome, what is all that? Because of circulation. If you don't know, you go, why do you get varicose veins? And they say, because I have bad circulation. Boom. You don't have to be a doctor. You just have to ask, what is that? What is that? Okay, that's the question, okay? So these 2 products right here, the Nightworks, the only person that should not take Nightworks, okay, is somebody who is on blood thinners. Why? Because if somebody is taking blood thinners, you don't want to give them the Nightworks because the Nightworks helps with the circulation. If they cut themselves, they can bleed. So it's just not recommended. Other than that, they can take any of our heart products except for Nightworks. Disclaimer here, Nightworks is also not necessarily recommended for pregnant women. My sister-in-laws took it throughout their entire pregnancy. The reason why they say not to give it to a pregnant woman is because she already produces a lot of nitric oxide on her own. My sister-in-law took it because it helped her with her circulation. So that product can also be taken by pregnant women. It's not recommended, but nothing's going to happen if she takes it, okay? So, but the one product all pregnant women should take is Herbalife line. I mean, you should be taking that like candy, okay? Another thing that's really great about Herbalife line, because it's omega-3, and here's what I tell people about this product. Okay? I'm taking a lot of time with this stuff right here because most people will need something to do with the cardiovascular system, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, all those things, postpartum depression, all that stuff. Herbalife line, what it does is it helps give you better omega-3s. It has been scientifically proven that when a woman is pregnant, she loses a lot of fat oils from her head, and that's why she has the mommy brain, right? When she's pregnant, and then afterwards she has all those other challenges, which is what the new mommy product will help with. I will tell you personally, I would have crazy thoughts, and I thought I was crazy, and then I got to know that this is a normal thing that moms go through because you're so damn paranoid. I noticed that when I was very consistent on my Herbalife line, I wouldn't have those crazy thoughts. Herbalife line is an amazing product for people that are depressed, have thyroid problems, anything to do with the brain, you guys, okay? It really, really helps for that. So, and then people will say, I already take fish oils. Here's what you want to do. Tell them to grab our fish oil, our capsule, and grab theirs. Put it in the freezer. Real oil doesn't freeze, okay? And most products out there, their fish oils are full of fillers. So like they're full of stuff, and they have very little real omega-3s. They'll put them in the freezer. Their capsule will be all frozen except for a little soft part. Ours will not freeze. So there's tequila, and then there's tequila, okay? The quality is very different. All right. Next, I spend a lot of time there because you will recommend a lot of stuff. This right here helps for everything. And if you don't know, we have a section right here in the catalog, that it tells you cholesterol. What do you give for somebody for cholesterol? Triglycerides, cardiovascular health. Notice it's everything. Okay, so it has everything here that you want to give somebody. Look, circulation, night works. Vascular health, night works. So this product is just this. It's one of our favorites. Sergio makes me broke on that stuff. Just kidding. Okay, next. So now we're going to go into right here. It says sleep and relaxation. So if you have somebody that says, I have blah, 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 and you're like, what is that? Sleep deprived, insomnia, or they're like, blah, blah, blah. What is that? Anxiety, depression, anything like that. These are the products for them. So Sleep Now, obviously, is for sleeping. You take 2 before you go to bed. Let them know this is not going to have them be like dependent or anything like that. It's also not going to knock them out. What it is going to do is going to help them rest through the night. So they're going to feel more rested. So write this down if you have somebody who has insomnia, or if you have a hard time sleeping, this is what you want to do. You want to take 2 Sleep Now. Excuse me. 2 Sleep Now. You want to take 2 Dong Quai. I'll explain what that is right now. Just put TK and 1 extra cal. So 2 Sleep Now, 2 Dong Quai, 1 extra cal. Okay. And about an hour before you go to bed, you want to take 1 Relax Now. Why? Because this is going to help to relax you. A lot of people can't sleep because their brains are always thinking. Okay. So I'm going to tell you why the Sleep Now, Dong Quai, and calcium. So this Dong Quai, where is it? There it is. The Dong Quai right here is for women, but yes, men can take it. It helps to relax the muscles. So the fact that a woman or somebody who can't sleep, okay, they're like always tense, it's going to help to relax them, okay? And the calcium, you know how they always say take a warm glass of milk before going to bed? It's because the calcium also helps to relax you. So if you take 2 Dong Quai, 1 extra cal, and 2 Sleep Now, it'll help you sleep. Now, if you don't remember that and you have no idea and you don't know what to recommend them, the shake, multivitamin, cell activator, and then boom, add Sleep Now. Sorry. Now, next, someone says anything to do with anxiety, Relax Now. Self-explanatory, right? You can take this one anytime you need it. I sometimes take 2 when I really need it, but you can take 1 minimum if somebody's always stressed out and have a lot of anxiety. Have them take it twice a day, okay? 1 in the morning to help them, and then 1 in the afternoon or after work, so that by the time they get home, the edge is taken off. This is not going to make you drowsy. It's not going to make you sleepy. It's not going to make you dumb. You're just going to feel relaxed. It's going to take the edge off your stress, okay? Now we are going to success story. Okay, now moving on. Here's something all of you guys need to start recommending, and you need to start loading up. I think God made me sick because I was making fun of my husband the other day, because this right here is called immune support, okay? This product right here, I don't know if Victoria's on here. I'm going to have her share. Actually, I'm going to see if she can do a call on these two products one of these days. So anybody says, I have blah, 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 and you're like, what is that? Anything to do with the respiratory system, anything, asthma, allergies, sinus infections, always getting sick, bronchitis, anything to do with the respiratory system, you want to go right here, immune health, so immune support, okay? So it's in order of importance. So this right here, Garden 7, is going to be specifically, make sure you understand this. This right here is the most powerful antioxidant that Herbalife has. If someone's always getting sick, okay, or they don't eat fruits and vegetables, you can give them the Garden 7. So these two right here are the top, think immune. The bottom is respiratory, okay? So this right here is going to help to boost your immune system. And the best defense, it's what it does. It defends, like right now, Sebastian has a little bit of a cold. So I've been giving him one of these in his little cuppy, and he's been drinking like throughout the day. But me, I've been taking one in the morning, one in the middle of the day, one at night. So if you're a teacher, if you're always around people, if you're always getting sick, you want to make sure you can take this without being sick. Take one every single day. It also helps with your skin because it's loaded in vitamin C. Okay, so these two right here are for the immune system. Well, actually, all of them are. Now, these bottom two are for the respiratory system. Disclaimer, Herbalife does not cure anything, but the Rose Guard and the Schisandra, if you have allergies, sinuses, bronchitis, you're always getting sick, if your kids are always getting sick, you want to load up on these two right now. Right now, before the time changes. If you're somebody who suffers from asthma, or your children, you guys, if you guys know anybody who has a child who has asthma, just say, hey, can I please share something with you? This Schisandra right here, you guys, gives you the same amount of immune support that an inhaler without all the side effects, okay? I cannot speak high enough about this product. I'm going to ask Victoria, if you're on, listen up. I'm going to see if she can do a call about these next week, because right now the season's about to start. So I'll let her train on these. But all you want to know is anybody says anything to do with respiratory, you want to go right here. Rose Guard, Schisandra. These two right here. Okay? Rose Guard, Schisandra. I could talk forever about those. Okay, moving on. Now, anybody has anything to do with men, okay, this male factor is about to be discontinued, which is really sad. I love this product. But anything to do with men, okay, this right here is a natural Viagra for men. And then the prostate, very self-explanatory. If somebody wants like that, just give them Prelox Blue, and they don't have to have an impotency problem, okay? What it does is it helps to stay longer, harder, all that stuff, okay? Women can also take it. I take this product when I'm in heels for a long period of time, because what it does, it helps with better circulation. Hence, all right? So ladies, this is what you want to give your husbands, okay? Next, Ultimate Prostate, obviously, is for the prostate, okay? Then we have women's health. Now here, it's an order of importance. So right here, Dong Quai, this is for all the PMS support. And Women's Choice, this is for menopause. So very self-explanatory. Somebody says, oh, I have blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what is that? And they're like, my period hurts. I get cramps, all that stuff. My period's irregular. Boom, Dong Quai. I have hot flashes. I'm going through menopause. Boom, Women's Choice. So very simple. This triple berry just got discontinued. So I'm not going to talk about that one. And then the Extra Cal, which supports for your bones. All pregnant women and all breastfeeding women should definitely be taking this. All women in general, we should be taking this because we lose a lot of calcium every time we have our period. And you guys, this product is so inexpensive, it's ridiculous. All right. Then we have, oh, that's going to be discontinued. Okay, then we have healthy aging, okay? So very self-explanatory, joint support. Somebody says, oh, my bones hurt. My joints hurt. Boom. You want to give them what? Extra Cal, right there, Extra Cal. And then you want to add joint support to that, okay? So it's a very self-explanatory name, joint support. Then we have ocular defense, anything to do with the eyes. My eyes are always red because I'm in front of the computer. My eyesight, I get big, glasses every time they get, like more prescription. anything to do with the eyes, there it is. Okay, if you have kids that have glasses, give them this now. And it's like the cheapest thing, especially if you have 50% off. All right, and then last but not least, we have this whole skin line, Beauty Booster, which of course is like my favorite product. It helps with the skin, with the nails. I have to go get my hair colored more often now that I'm taking it. All right, and then we have, which Mimi did an amazing job with this last week, and then we already did this ones as well. So I just wanted to, I'm gonna go back. I just wanted to go through this really quick. So remember, all you need to ask is, what is that? What is that? And depending on what they tell you, you go to the catalog, and here it is in the different sections, if it's digestive, if it's relaxation, immune, respiratory system, heart health. Anyway, you guys can read, okay? So that's what I wanted to explain to you guys. Before I have like one more minute, the last thing I want you guys to know is this. Who and how can you give the products to them? If you flip it over, it has the instructions. Now, if somebody is 120 pounds or more, they can take the recommended dosage. So if you have a kid who is like 12 and he's 130, then he can take the recommended dosage on the label. If you're not sure, just cut it in half. Okay, so I had a question today. Somebody had a kid, he has a lot of anxiety. I told them the shake for sure. And then the Relax Now. They're like, oh, I wasn't sure if he could take it. Well, if he weighs out more than 120 pounds, yes. But if not, they can do half of it in the morning, half of it in after school. So you guys can always cut the tablet in two and give it to them that way. The one product I will tell you, hands down, eyes closed, you can give all kids. Shisandra, I give it to my son. Today I smashed it and I put it in his shake because he's starting to get sick, okay? Herbal Lifeline, I have my nephews who literally chew it. It's so nasty, but they love it. Probiotic, okay? Those three products you can give to kids. Not infants, okay? But like little toddlers, you can give it to them. The one product that I gave Sebastian before he was even a year, like he was like a few months, was aloe. I gave him very little aloe. That's the only product he took because he was strictly on breast milk, breastfeeding. And when about 6-7 months, when I started feeding him real food, or 5 months, something like that, I started to then give him a little bit of shake. Other than that, just aloe, because I get that question all the time. You have to be careful. They're still little, although the products are amazing. Their bodies can only digest a certain amount of protein, so I didn't give it to him until he was older. Now, obviously, and I say this with a lot of respect, I have a lot of parents that ask me, can my kids take the shake? Can my kids take the lift off? Can my kids take CR7? For God's sakes, you give them freaking Coca-Cola, okay? You give them freaking Cheetos. Yes, they can take it. What I would recommend is that they take half of it, like a half a lift off with a little bit of CR7. But yes, of course, they can take the products. Obviously, you don't want to take it too late at night. The only product that I would be a little bit cautious of is the Total Control, okay? Because it does have, it gives them a lot of energy. You don't want them to like not sleep. So other than that, if you have a kid who has a lot of appetite, give them the Snack Defense. That one has no stimulants, and it also curbs their appetite. So in conclusion, 120 pounds or more, they can take pretty much the full amount dosage. Other than that, you can always cut it in half. And no matter what they ask you, you just want to say, what is that? And depending on what they tell you, then we go from there. So I'm going to stop the